Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 53 and also issue 54 of Build the Terminator.
The Terminator, week by week, built the T-800, the killing machine that defined a generation. Easy to build with high-quality metal components. You can control sound, lights, articulated limbs, and LED eyes, and explore the Terminator universe. Build the Terminator, issue 1, just $1.99.
So hi guys and girls, welcome back and thanks for tuning in to some new episodes of Build the Terminator. Hope you liked the last video I made. It was a quick one and I think this one's going to be pretty fast as well, to be honest. Not really much to do today. Obviously I spoke about it in the last video at the end, but just a quick recap for anyone who hasn't seen that video. We're just working on more of the muscles today, with a few little details here and there, pretty much from what we did in issue 52. This obviously leads on to working on the legs and, you know, developing a whole leg. So I don't know what the next episodes are, haven't actually seen them from the other builders, but I'm just waiting now for any day for those to come and then I can crack on. And once I've done these, I'm literally going to start the other straight away because, like most people, I've got a lot of time on my hands right now. I'm not working. I've done most of the things I need to do at home. I'm doing other bits and bobs to fill my day, but let's face it, I've got the time for this, so I want to get it done. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so as always, quickly run through the components we have. Just quickly so you know, this is all plastic, which I'm not very happy about, to be honest. And a few people have raised their concerns about just how much of plastic is coming through for some of these components. So I really hope Hachette bring in some more metal soon, otherwise I'm going to demand a discount because it's well over $1,000 this, and there's a lot of plastic. There is a lot of metal, but there's also a lot of plastic, and in my opinion more plastic than metal at this rate. But anyway, enough moaning. This is the leg joint section, 53-1. Then, like the other issues before, we have a leg joint section, and we also have the inner side muscle, this thin one, and a hip socket. And then for issue 54, we have first of all the leg joint section, another component here, and then all of these parts here are, this is the outer muscle, inner side muscle, and the muscle cap. So just like we had before in the previous episode, so pretty much self-explanatory really. All you need, again, no screwdrivers, no other fancy tools, just super glue and a cocktail stick, and that's it. So let's get cracking. Okay, so for steps 1 to 6, which is all the steps we have actually, there's not much to do at all. You do not need this component, nor do you need this one. All you need is 53-3, which is the side muscle, and the cap, or the hip socket. So, with the Terminator, you'll see here that this is the thoracic side muscle. Just tilt him up a bit. So the thoracic side muscle on the right hand side. What you're going to do, you're going to push 53-3, the inner side muscle, as far into that as it will go. There's no glue or anything or support at the moment, so just make sure that you lay him down so it doesn't fall out, because at a later stage he'll be secured in. So I'm just going to leave that for a moment. And then taking the hip socket cap, just like you did before on the right hand side, you're going to super glue the inner parts there, so the pins on the side of the hip can connect to that. So again, not rocket science, not a great deal to do really, but needs must, and this is what's needed at this stage. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you what I've done there. I've just popped the cap there, as you can see on the side, and that is that episode complete. Okay, so for issue 54, the final episode for today. Steps 1 to 6, so just like we did in issue 51 and 52 where we started to put together the outer and inner muscles. Again, take the outer muscle from the largest hole, you're going to thread that through and put it all the way through. Then you're going to take the muscle cap and secure over. However, you need to glue it first. So if you remember rightly, we glue around the rim just to secure those two together. So just repeating the process. This is the left side obviously because we worked on the right in the other episodes. Okay, that should do it. I'm going to pop that over like so and allow that to set for a moment. Okay, once you're happy with that, you're then going to take the muscle connector and you're going to pop that on the other side of the outer muscle. And remember, like before, we also glue around the rim of that just to secure those two together as well. And that's how your new muscle should be looking once everything's been glued together and connected. So for steps 7 to 10, the final steps, just to mention by the way, the muscles that we've put together we won't be using, nor will we be using the joints for the legs as well. So put those to one side, and then just like we did on the right side a moment ago, we're going to push the left side muscle into the shaft. So I'm just going to tilt that up so you can see. And what you're going to do, you're actually going to push the end of those balls into some slots on the pelvic plate. You don't need any glue, just try not to lose these. So you'll see, let's take them out for a moment. So either side there are these connectors. That's where they're going to be locked into. So I'm just going to push the first one in, and it's a lock mechanism, so you just need to push it firmly. So for this part I'm just going to have it tilted down. It's a bit difficult to hold it whilst I do this, so I'm just going to lay him flat, and again being as careful as I can because I don't want to break anything. Okay, that's the first one that's gone in, and yeah, make sure it's this is facing down, otherwise you're not going to get anywhere. Okay, and now they are locked in either side. So that is issue 53 and 54 complete. So that's issues 51 to 54 complete. Like I said, not much to do. Apologies for the last part of the video. He's getting very heavy now and very awkward to hold. I might consider investing in another camera so I can be filmed from the front as well as the side, because trying to lift this guy and show you and put things in at the same time is getting quite tricky. One, he's still obviously fragile, and he's also very heavy, and I don't want him to come tumbling down and break into a million pieces potentially, because you know this has been a year in the making so far. We've done 54 issues, not 54 videos, but we've done a lot of videos, and I started in February 2019, so it's over a year now, and almost halfway through. So naturally I'm being more careful of him. So bear with me. I'll do my best in the other videos to try and give you a better vantage point of him when I do accessories like that. But for the most part, it's not so bad. I think just that one was a bit awkward trying to get those in there. But anyway, hope you liked today's episodes. I certainly did. It's really cool to see how he's coming on. And yeah, it's really making a movement now. So I'm just going to show you the back of the issue for 54, which shows 55's episode actually. So it says here that we're fitting parts to the top of the right thigh and the hip. So that's quite exciting. One thing I do know is that this is apparently plastic. And again, I'm shaking my head because I'm thinking this is, you know, the right thigh, the biggest muscle in the body. This surely can't be what's going to be coming for it, because when you look at the arm, yes, there are plastic components, but fundamentally it's metal. It's heavy and it's strong, and you know, the leg is even bigger than the arm, longer and naturally heavier. So I think they'll obviously put die cast or some other metal in as we go. Perhaps it's just the initial plastic casing and cover for it. I don't know, but it's still pretty cool that it's getting onto the leg now, and you know what I promised a few episodes ago. So that's really exciting. But anyway, thanks for tuning in for the episodes today. I'll be back probably in a week or two. As soon as those episodes, that delivery comes, I'll get busy and I'll get filming for you again. And remember to like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't already. Please check out my other videos as well. I've been posting more videos on my training recently. Sadly, I've had to withdraw from the competition because I had in May. PCA was the bodybuilding one, men's classic physique, because of all that's going on. As you know, there's no sporting events. But I'm still training really hard, still dieting, and I'm just going to maintain what I've done and achieved in the last 14 weeks, and hopefully can compete later in the year. Sports commentary stuff is on hold for obvious reasons. No events are going on, unfortunately. In UFC, the one we had with Ferguson and Khabib, again cancelled. What can you say? As well as many other events, which is really sad. But like I said, there's so many other things that we can do with our lives to keep us busy, to keep occupied, and I've really enjoyed today, probably more than usual, because I haven't had to squeeze it in and cram it. It's been a nice hobby, nice leisurely thing, and people who do things like this or are interested should do it because it's very calming and kills time. So anyway, thanks for tuning in again, guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care.